Hey, this video is made to bring glory and honor to Father God, Yahshua, Yahweh, Jesus, Yahshua Mashiach, and the Holy Spirit through Rakadesh. Hey, what's going on, y'all? With this, I wanted to tell y'all I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, man. This isn't necessarily an update. I'm gonna tell you, what this is something different. It, the last video I did I was talking about a workload. What workload do we ponder? What workload do we think about? What do we think about? Fearing God, knowing the days we at, what do we think about? I've been seeking God. I've been seeking Him. I've been seeking Him. I've been seeking Him, and I've been seeking Him. And I'm saying that to say, the more I seek Him, the more it put me in these places where I'm like, God, I need your help. God, I've been calling on you. God, such and such. God, such and such. God, such and such. Since I've been seeking God, when I've been seeking Him, I'm going to tell you the burden of Watchmen. I'm going to tell you the burden. A true Watchman. I ain't sitting here saying a prophet or nothing like that, but I could testify to the burden of Watchmen. Am I over here saying necessarily I'm a Watchman? Am I over here saying I'm a prophet? No, I ain't saying none of that, man. But I'll tell you the burden. Anyone that's a true Watchman, they will hear this. And this will be music to their ears because they'll know where I'm coming from. The burden of Watchmen. The burden of Watchmen, true Watchmen, is God will make stuff known to them. They'll see the places we're headed. They will know of the places we have been, and they'll know of the places we're at now. Whether they're dreaming, whether they have an open eye visions, they'll see it plain as day. And then they'll put them in places where they say, hey, God, I want to tell God's people, those of you who remain faithful, I want to tell you. I want to tell you. I want to tell you. And so I say that to say, y'all, just for that, just to tell you. And so the more I've been seeking God, the more I've been seeking Him. I've been seeking Him, y'all, like seeking Him, because I've been seeing it. And even though I don't do videos, don't think I don't have dreams. Don't think I don't have visions. Don't think I still don't have these things just because I don't share them. I'm just in places where I'm seeking more than anything that burning bush experience. That's where I've been at. Like, God, when is this the time or something? Because I'm in places where a lot of people are content just seeing. I don't want to see nothing. I want to change. I want to do something about about this world we in. Y'all don't know. Like, I have a desire for justice. Your people are content. Hey, I know God's with you because you've seen this. And I know God's with you because you've seen that and you experienced this and you experienced that. No. I'm in places where I'm saying, God, would you give me certain instruments to affect this world we in? I'm asking for a workload. I'm asking for a workload. I'm asking for that's what I'm asking for, man. And I'm asking for unique things that were had in old, and I'm asking for new things that have not been had by times of old, that are new, that would affect this world, and it would affect the remnant, those who remain faithful to you. People think, I'll have dreams and I'll have visions, but more than anything, I'm seeking that burning bush. That burning bush where it's like, even whatever I'm asking God about, all right, let's address this here and now. You just as you, me just as me. Let's talk here and now. Look at what's happening to you. Look at what's happening to you. And I say you because look at your people. If this is happening to your people, it's happening to you, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about what's done like this. And let's talk about what's done like that. I'm in that place. I'm in that place where I see what wickedness has been doing. And I don't want to just see what it's been doing. I'm seeking things that affects this world we in. And when you see you be in this frustrating place with the Most High, like, you know what? Why are you showing me this? Hey, you're one of my watchmen. I don't want to see it. I want to affect this world we in. I need something. I need unique things to affect this world we in. And then sometimes you'll come across someone, and I'll come across someone who don't have the same spirit of justice, and they'll be over here talking to me, and we'll get into a contention. And this is not a time where it's like I want to say, hey, contend for the faith. I'm in places where I'm saying, yo, like I recognize they don't have the same spirit of justice, knowing the injustice done in our world. And it'll anger me. And I don't even want to be on the phone with them, or I don't want to talk to that person. Or I may not talk to that person for like a year, 2 or 3, and completely and entirely content with that. And the reason why I'm saying this is because when you see, it put you in places where you like, you know what, God, you're showing me this. You're showing me this. You're showing me. I don't want to just see it. If you're not going to give me something to affect this world we in, if you're not going to give me something, don't show me nothing at all. Take the gift because I don't want it. That's the burden of a watchman. If you're not going to give me something to directly affect this world I'm in, I'd rather you take this gift altogether because I don't want it. What, just maybe to say, hey, how we go overwhelmed and how we'll continue to go overwhelmed, but let's talk about the goodness of God. That's a backhanded compliment. It's almost like hypocrisy going in my ears. And that the God of righteousness is not a hypocrite. So I will hear this, and you will hear this, and it'll put me in this place where I'm like, get out of my ear with this garbage. I'm not trying to say this to insult no one. I'm not trying to say this to insult no one, but I am saying it on the foundation of look at what's being done in our world. Look at it. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because I don't want to watch. I need that burning bush experience because I've been seeing this place where we're headed and where we're going and where we're at. And it angers me because I don't want to just see it. You know, somebody may sit here and find a fault finder, a spec finder will sit here and say, hey, Raymond, you have to share of this. Hey, whenever you go under attack like this, you have to, you have to share of this and share of the goodness of God and how God can, man, shut the, man, get out of my ear, man. You're a hypocrite. I don't want to hear you. Don't call my phone. Don't talk to me. And you can't help but be frustrated because the only thing you're basically saying is, hey, look at how wickedness politely rapes you or impolitely rapes you, and you better not do anything but give glory to God while it's happening to you. And I'm going to elaborate on those words in another video. But the point that I'm making is, all you have to do, please, is pray to the Most High on my behalf. God, would you give Raymond that burning bush experience? Because I know he will faithfully report he'll report what you would have reported. Would you please give him this burning bush experience? Please. Give him this. Because he will be faithful with your gifts. He will be faithful with them. I'm not seeking, anyone that knows me knows like the desire of justice I have. And whatever the Most High would want to give me, I'm thinking of guidelines. I'm not thinking about power or gifts or signs. I think of guidelines. And the reason why I'm saying this to you is because guidelines is what I desire. Guidelines. God, whatever you grant and permit, give me guidelines to go by, man. Guidelines. That's what I'm seeking. I'm seeking that more than anything. Guidelines, man. I don't tell y'all a lot of what's been going on with me just because I'm not trying to, like, I want to help you. with this video, you can put up scriptures as they come to you. I'm going to try to do more videos. I don't have time to talk to all of you. I may leave comments up. I may not. I don't know. It's just, look, just pray that, just be honest with you. Just all I ask you to do is pray on my behalf, because I don't got time for a lot of these people. The only reason y'all can't comment is because I ain't trying to open up comments. Hey, would y'all pray on my behalf? And someone just say, hey, you're of Satan, or you're of God. Hey, you're a liar. And you could have scripture. Hey, Ray, what you've been asking for? It's a scripture saying something like, you know, those who desire justice shall receive it in full. Or those of you, you know, and you could want to give scriptures and helpful information. But to be honest with you, a lot of people who would give you a hard time, who would just give you the hardest time and look for an excuse to give it to you, they'd be coming against you if you was in these videos. If it wasn't me and it was you, if you don't gain anything from me, a lot of people are no different than the Israelites that complained in the wilderness against God. While the manna of heaven was still in their mouth, while they were eating the bread of the food of angels, they were still complaining against God while the food was in their mouth. A lot of these people have followed their example, and they look for an excuse to discredit the godly. We don't use the Bible to necessarily strengthen one another. We look for it to have an excuse to discredit the godly. So when you see I don't have videos up or comments up and stuff like this, I'm not just doing it for my own peace of mind, but for your sakes. And somebody will hear this like righteously will say, Ray, I understand that. But someone who follows in this rejected thing I speak of, they would sit here and say, hey, well, if you're really of God, you should have the comments up. If I'm really of God, I got to have comments up. If I don't have comments up, I'm not of God. Know the type people I'm dealing with, man. Know the type people I be like, I don't got time for. The reason why I'm saying this is all you have to do is pray for me, man. God, would you please give Raymond that burning bush experience? Please go to him. No matter where, when, the place he's at, would you just go to him? Because I'm going to faithfully report whatever. I don't care if the Most High has a rebuke times 12 for me. Do you know I would make known to y'all the rebuke he had for me? The point that I'm making is I've been seeking our God. I've been seeking him, seeking him, seeking him. When I say what workload do we ponder, y'all don't understand. All I've been doing is seeking God, pondering a workload. This stuff that I try to ask y'all to be about, I try to go by this, man. I'm not just saying this like I gotta say it because it sounds nice. I say this like this stuff that I be telling y'all to be about, I be going about this stuff, man. Really. So please, pray that I get that burning bush experience. Because the burden of a watchman is just to do that, watch. And when he watches, he's going to be overwhelmed with what he sees going on in this life. And he's going to be overwhelmed where he doesn't even want to report what he faithfully watched. Because he's in places where he's saying, God, I'd rather you not show me if you're not going to give me instruments to do something about it. That's the burden of a watchman. I'm not saying I'm a watchman. There's genuine and righteous watchmen out there. They can testify to it. As they see the world and they see that this world and when they see the wickedness and how wickedness just rapes this world, it puts them in a place where it's like, God, if you don't want to give me instruments to combat what I see, I'd rather you take this gift away altogether. That's the burden of a watchman, man. Pray for me that I get that burning bush experience. Y'all take it easy.